Scooter Braun is the man behind some of the biggest stars in the music industry.
And he built one of the most disruptive entertainment empires on the planet.
I've never really said this out loud until right now. At this age, I feel a lot of guilt because I worked with so many young artists and we were all kids moving so fast and we all wanted to succeed so bad. And it wasn't until I was 40 years old doing some intense therapy that I realized I was so driven by the fear that I wouldn't be enough. So let's go back. As a kid growing up, I wanted to prove that I could be more than the privilege I was born with. And I created this character, Scooter, because I didn't think Scott could achieve these things. And that mask made me absolutely relentless, faking it till I make it. Like, I had no right convincing Justin and his mom to be on the first plane they'd ever been on and meet me.
So what were they betting on?
My ignorance. But it was also realizing that so much of insecurity drives us and makes us great. Like, now that I'm here, I can't fail because then everyone will see that I shouldn't be here. So let's go for it. And then we had such extreme success. The whole world thought I was crushing it, but I had built this mask so big, I didn't realize how far away I'd gone from Scott. So here I am, the top of my game. I wanted to kill myself. I went to a very dark place and I broke down crying, because I spent so much time trying to impress people who didn't love me instead of realizing how many people already did. And I was so desperate to do the thing I had never done before.
What was that? This has always blown my mind a little bit. 53% of you that listen to this show regularly haven't yet subscribed to the show. So could I ask you for a favor before we start? If you like the show and you like what we do here and you want to support us, the free, simple way that you can do just that is by hitting the subscribe button. And my commitment to you is if you do that, then I'll do everything in my power, me and my team, to make sure that this show is better for you every single week. We'll listen to your feedback, we'll find the guests that you want me to speak to, and we'll continue to do what we do. Thank you so much. Scooter, when I look at your life and I look at the things you've achieved, so much of it makes sense, but then there's these other parts of your life where there's these big question marks that I'm hoping you can answer for me. And maybe the earliest question mark that remains in my head is what it is that drives you. Because from an exceedingly young age, there was this dog in you. There was something. For me, when I was going through the research, it looked like a chip on your shoulder or something to prove to someone. And so that's really where I wanted to start. I want to understand your earliest context so I can understand the cauldron that Scooter was shaped in and the way that that made the boy turn to a man. Big question, but that's the
starter, right
the
out the
burning
gate.
question in my head.